It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and also hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss anything we have coming up or anything we have going on. Okay guys, so we're all watching The Real Housewives of Potomac right now. We love The Real Housewives of Potomac. There's so much drama, and most of it is around Candace and Monique. Now, obviously there's more drama to come that revolves around Chris and Michael Darby, but this actually is about Karen Huger, the Grand Dame. I'm so excited, guys, only for the simple fact, I'm not excited that she is firing back and being nasty to anyone, but I'm excited that she's sticking up for herself. Guys, honestly, I have to be fair here. I wasn't a huge fan of Karen Huger's until this season. I feel like this season she's totally opened up. She's also a lot more just like direct. She shows us that she knows exactly what Gizelle and Robyn are up to most of the time, and it seems like she's very just, can I use the word woke? Guys, Karen Huger went on the Wendy Williams show, and when she was asked about, her business and what's going on and just kind of Gizelle, she threw some crazy shade. She pretty much was saying that Gizelle Bryant's business is allegedly liquidating. That is crazy. I don't even know if that was Karen Huger's place to say that, or if Gizelle just wanted to kind of do that on her own and slowly fade out. But regardless, Karen Huger brought that to the Wendy Williams show, and now everyone's going to be talking about this. Karen said to Wendy, if Gizelle needs help growing a brand, tell her people to call my people, okay? Then she went on to say that you don't put out a makeup line and then have it disappear without saying goodbye to the customers that supported you. And then finally, this is when the bomb dropped. She said, Every hue is not available to any customer at this point because it's been allegedly liquidated, and if she needs help, pretty much saying if she needs help how to grow a brand or start a business again, then she can give Karen a call. Karen went on to say that she's just so sick of the fact that Gizelle Bryant is demanding that everybody shares their stories, everybody kind of stands in their truth, but then Gizelle's not giving anybody her truth. And that's how Karen feels. So whether it's right or wrong, Karen has a voice, she's using it, and this is crazy. But Karen Huger's not finished with Gizelle yet. She goes on to talk about Jamal, Gizelle's ex-husband. Now, obviously, there's so many rumors swirling out there of why they broke up, these different babies that come into play, and also infidelity, allegedly, and just so many other things that I don't even want to touch this with a 10-foot pole. But what I can say is what Karen said, because Karen's the one who said it. Karen said that it's not fair that Jamal lives in a phone, and she finds that super questionable. Because Gizelle's the one saying that Jamal is her new man again, but nobody ever sees Jamal. Jamal is never filming with them. Jamal's never around. She's pretty much sticking to her guns when she says, Jamal is a man that lives in the phone. She wraps this part up with, when a man loves you, he should be on your arm, and vice versa. And that's not what we're getting from Gizelle and Jamal. Karen says that that's what the reunion is all about, and we're going to be getting to the bottom of this. So I can't actually wait, because we know that Karen and Gizelle are on both sides of Andy, sitting right next to him. So obviously Karen did not come to play this season. She's calling out every single thing that is happening, and she does not care. I'm actually living for this moment, only for the simple fact that, listen guys, I don't condone anyone beating up on anybody, exposing their relationships, their personal life, anything like that. But Gizelle did sign up for a reality show, and, she had a moment where she could have been completely supportive of Karen Huger, and she chose not to. Back when Karen Huger was having her tax issues, or Ray Huger was having his tax issues, you remember Gizelle put the stickers or the whatever iron-on things that said tax reform and everything else on the back of her shirt. And then when she got up and walked out, she said, I'm going to need you to read my shirt, took off her jacket, and it wasn't a cute look. It wasn't cute for Gizelle. It obviously didn't make Karen feel good, and I think she's sitting on some sort of animosity at this point. Karen Huger is pretty much drawing her line in the sand saying, hey, if you're going to come after me and my family, It's free game. Moving on, she went after Robyn. Guys, we saw this last episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac, and Robyn was a big part of this last episode, only because she was, well, I can't say she was a big part of this last episode. I don't know if Robyn's a big part of any episode, and I'm not throwing shade, but Robyn was a part of this episode in the sense that they were talking about her hat, Embellished, or her hat company. When they did a photo shoot, kind of this makeshift photo shoot that there was really no glam, there was nothing behind it. It looked like Robyn just kind of threw an event. There was a wall there, and Robyn's like, okay, ladies, throw on your hat, and we're going to take photos of you. It didn't really seem like there was a whole lot of anything behind this photo shoot, but I'm not knocking it. She still did it, and it's all on a website, so good for Robyn. But the simple fact is that Robyn did exclude only one person in the group. She excluded Karen Huger. Now, whether or not that's because Karen just questioned Gizelle's relationship with Jamal, and maybe Robyn is kind of coming to her defense and throwing some side shade, I don't know. Everybody has their speculations, and the blogs are going crazy about this. But the simple fact is, Robyn did cut out Karen Huger, and we're going to find out more about that this week and why she did that. But she pretty much said that Karen doesn't fit the brand. She's just saying that she's older and doesn't have that look. That's what she's pretty much saying. And Karen's taking this as an issue of ageism. Karen went on to say, quote, ageism needs to be erased and let's talk about it. We are taught to be a different 50, okay? And it's not a midlife crisis, it's a midlife celebration, and we're doing the dang thing. Listen, I think that's amazing that Karen can even stand up and have this much oomph in her and just, you know, kind of shut these other women down. You can't sit there and disrespect somebody's age. That means that, you know, she might have more wisdom behind her. Look at her as like an older sister, a motherly figure, you know, who knows? But the simple fact is you just should not sit there and disrespect somebody because of their age. And you knew how old Karen was when you invited her to the group event. You know what she looks like. You've seen her multiple times. I don't think that there's an excuse for this behavior. Really, I don't. I think that this was just someone trying to be nasty and cut somebody out, even though, again, this is all alleged, and I don't know Robyn. I don't know if Robyn did this to be nasty or if Robyn really feels like this didn't fit her brand. When Wendy went on to ask Karen, you know, how do you really feel about being cut out of this photo shoot? Well, not the photo shoot, but the website. Like, Karen, how do you feel about this? Karen had a response. She said that's Robyn who's doing the age shaming, and shame on her. She said, again, they don't understand because they don't have the same wisdom that we mature women have now. Well, not we mature. I'm not a mature woman, but, you know, those were Karen's words. Oh, and then this is when the shade came in. Karen went on to say that Robyn is a hard 40. What is a hard 40? What does that mean? She's pretty much saying that, is she saying that Robyn doesn't look the best for 40, or she looks exactly what her age is? I don't know, but Karen, you were like, I was following you until you started throwing the digs back. But, you know, a lot of you guys are going to say, why not let Karen throw the digs back? I mean, obviously Karen's feelings were hurt. And I think Karen's just pointing out the fact that, hey, Robyn, you're 40. I'm about 10 years older than you. And you look your age. Now, I think Robyn's beautiful, so I don't necessarily understand where Karen's coming from with that. But there's more. Karen said that she feels like Robyn really shot herself in the foot with this, only because we 50-year-olds can afford the product, whereas 20-year-olds are going back and reaching in their mama's pockets trying to get money so they can buy these embellished hats. And, you know, she feels like she kind of just isolated a big demographic. Karen finished this off by just saying, you know, she took time out of her busy schedule. She comes at a high price. She went there to support Robyn. And now at this point, listen, she's saying that she's not throwing shade. She's like, hey, everybody go support Robyn, go support Embellished, buy her hats. Here's the shady part. She says she needs the help. Please go buy her hats. Guys, I don't know. For me, this feels like a little bit of a buildup. It feels like Karen has been sitting on this for a while, and she's just so fed up with these two. It seems like you're also not going to throw daggers at Karen without her throwing them back. Because remember, guys, you can't throw stones at a glass house when your house is glass too. And the simple fact is, each one of these women have a storyline that could be brought up, that could have a lot of anxiety and angst behind it. And Karen wasn't going after them first. Karen was just simply making an observation about Gizelle Bryant. And then she was also bringing up this whole Robyn thing only because Robyn isolated her after including her. So I think that Karen kind of took that to heart. She feels like the ageism is a big issue, and Gizelle has been going after her for years. So again, I don't pick a side. I'm not Team Gizelle or Karen. I'm just making a simple observation that Karen is not coming to play, and I cannot wait to see what she does at the reunion, how they all act. This is going to be so good. Andy already said after 11 hours of filming that this reunion is going to be woo, but we'll see. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and like this video, comment on this video because I'm curious what you guys think. Subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. That way you guys don't miss anything we have coming up. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.